Last time we talked about finding a publisher. I'd like to expand a bit on that now and explain more about finding readers. So we've set up a situation where perhaps you're going to book clubs. Now, it's not just a matter of walking in with a bundle of books under your arms. You have to be able to do a bit of a presentation. It's not everybody who can do this, so it's not for everyone, and you need to decide if you're willing to do that. So you need a presentation, you need to have worked out a reasonable cost for a book. And I have to tell you right now, if you are paying for a local publisher, you may never retrieve that cost. But this is part of a journey toward being a real author with a lot of readers. So you have to figure out what you're willing to do at the beginning. So you need your book clubs, your set prices, and here's the next thing. You have to be prepared to give away a lot of books. So one way you can do this and get a little bit back from it is to give books away to family and friends. Now maybe you have some relatives living in another town or maybe another country. You just have to bite the bullet and send the books off because you will get such valuable feedback from them. And sometimes they're in touch with book clubs and other groups and they can promote your books for you. So you're doing a lot of different things and you are still looking for places where you can go and publicize your writing. Now, another place you can try is local libraries. There are often branch libraries who do run their own book clubs, but they would love to have someone come and talk about this. So that's another option for you. And there are service clubs. Now, there's always a person in charge of program for service clubs, and that person's always looking for a new person who'll stand up and talk. And you need to be able to do the talk part. Explain to them why you wanted to write, what your interests are, and what kind of books you write, and you'll find those people are very good about buying your books. The other thing is nursing homes or residential homes. They're also often interested in having a new speaker come, someone they've not had before. Now you can't guarantee, and I cannot guarantee, that every place you choose to go, every group you talk to, will be a successful opportunity for you. Some things work out better than others, and you have to be a little bit able to shrug off the things that don't work out. So you've got lots of opportunities, you've gone around, you've tried many different things. You've got, thanks to the free books you've given out, you've got a whole folder now full of letters that people have sent, encouragements, ideas, and this is invaluable to have. It really makes you feel good, and if you're feeling down sometime, this is where you go to feel better again. So what's next? All right. You need to be responsible for providing some pictorial material, right? So if you can do it yourself, good. If you can't, there are plenty of places where you can go that will make something up for you using your own material. You can try doing things yourself, and I have done quite a lot of that. This is quite a useful display item. You can see it contains a lot of information. If you've got some skill with printing or even drawing, you can do many things. But you can go to Staples, and you'll have seen some of my posters from Staples, and you can get copies that you can use in different ways. So for example, if you were going into a nursing home, you'd have to have a display. So now we're talking about some kind of big book box that you can wheel along and will contain your books and other materials so that if you do a display, it will be attractive and people will come and talk to you about your books. So we're moving along and doing a lot of different things and taking up quite a bit of time. But what's your primary focus? Writing. So that has to be fit into everything else. Now, There are costs, as I said, to this, and you have to kind of be prepared to spend a good bit in order to get something back. So you've done all of this stuff and you've really thought about it and you're interested in keeping going and you want readers. This is about finding readers from wherever you can get them. Now, there's another whole big question. Out there is the big world of internet publishing. And if you're like me, there comes a time when you've gone around, you've visited libraries, you've done book clubs, you've thought of everything you possibly can think of, you've gone to outlying towns, you've driven about with your box of books and your illustrations and so on. You've given out hundreds and hundreds of bookmarks, and you begin to wonder, when does this all start to pay off? That's when you need to find out about the big, big world of internet publishing. More about that next time.